Well, greetings and salutations. Now that I just got off of Red's Hangout, which took incredibly a long time, and because Red's is so damn long-winded, um, I'd just like to give a quick update on the debate that I have a debate call out for. One person, can't believe it, has actually accepted the debate. Now he seems to only want to talk about one subject, and I mean, if that's what he's got, then that's what he's got. But the person who accepted the debate is Bipolar Flat Earth. For those of you who might not know who he was the long-haired guy with the beard in the Salton Sea experiments. We saw most of him in most of the footage that has actually been released. And now apparently he's been back there, I think, twice, and so and they have performed several tests, and which I consider obviously experimentation. I don't think anybody would argue with that. Um, so he is accepted. I have put a heart next to his post underneath my debate call video. So for those of you who don't know, I'm putting a heart next to the people in the debate call, of the people who are actually accepting the challenge of a debate, who have actually performed experimental observations or experiments themselves to try and prove flat Earth. And so what I put a heart next to him, and if you think that you would like to see me debate him, obviously go by and please, whether you like him or not, give him a like, so I know which one my viewers want me to look at. Now, another person who has also invited himself, well, not invited, has stated that he would debate me, is Southern Israelite. Now, if you just watched Red's Hangout, well, that all kind of speaks for itself. But I must admit, there were about two experiments that he provided uh, in a hangout that he had with somebody else. Both of them have to do with the dog cam observations, and and if he feels like it, he can feel free to go to my debate call video and post under there that he is willing to debate. And I have decided that, because apparently I skipped one of the things. All I saw was him putting light across a piece of stainless steel, and I just that didn't really just show me as anything. But now apparently he had two whole experiments in there. So if he would like to debate me on the shape of the Earth, then he can be more than welcome to go ahead and post there, and then I'll put a heart next to that as well, and you guys can vote on whether or not he will be the participant in the debate that I'm going to have. So I would just like to take a second here. Actually, hold on a second. Now, Sean, I didn't mean you. I meant Red. Hold on a second. Um, Let me go ahead and throw this out here real quick. Copy. So let's see. Now, Geo sounded like he had to go to bed and all this. It is kind of late over here in Germany right now. But I will go ahead and throw this to Sean. And even though Red sounded like he was trying to leave, Red doesn't ever sleep. So I'll throw this to Red. And but I will obviously throw this also to Geo. And
what?
Hey, what's going on?
Nada.
Was that shit funny or what?
I hope Red names that hangout what I want him to name it.
Yeah. No, so the purpose of this particular short, hopefully short hangout is to oh, okay. So Geo's in another hangout right now. He's probably in the Rhetoric and Discord.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say that let's go ahead and nobody of any that anybody knows about has really made any attempt to accept my challenge to a debate. Go figure on that. And so I would like to just kind of point out that um, all the people who, well, this is just kind of a call out. Let's just say it like that. All the people who have not accepted the challenge, people like D Marble, who actually has, in some manner of speaking, performed experimentation, yet seems to be too afraid to accept my challenge, or is too proud to unblock me to come over and accept my challenge. I guess that could be also a possibility. Let's see. Bob from Globebusters. Now, I don't really want Jaren because Jaren already showed he's got nothing to bring.
Right.
And every time he attempts to do a experiment and fails, he turns around and deletes the videos as if it never happened. Which I think we can just chalk that up as being a pussy. But the so I don't really want him. And you know who else hasn't shown up? Strangely enough,
Who's that?
well, the dynamic trio.
Oh yeah, well they're under orders to not to unless they're giving Nathan money, so that would be why that's happening.
Yeah. See, there's probably another one of those, somewhere hidden boycotts, which is another way of saying that I want to stand on the sidelines so I don't have to act like I had to participate. Um, so I would like to also just a quick call out. Nathan Oakley, Nathan actually, like I said, he probably can't actually participate because he doesn't have any experimental evidence of the flat Earth. I mean, he's never performed a test ever.
Technically, he did go to St. B's with Anthony that one weekend, but I don't think that they were looking for anything curving over the Earth.
No, they were
He
probably
was looking for objects that were hard to find over the curve of Anthony's belly.
something similar to that. Yeah. But so Nathan's out, and plus, I can't really imagine what he would bring. I really can't. I mean, I think all the way back to the first, he and I had like double-digit subs, and I had commented on his stuff. Well, I've said this 1,000 times about how he claimed that NASA filmed the Apollo 17 ascension from the lunar surface from the surface of the Earth. Not remote controlled, but from the surface of the Earth. And when I called him on that and I told him to actually provide or cite that in some way, he deleted all his comments. My comments are still there. And they're still there in a sequence that looks like I'm sitting there talking to myself. Which I thought was funny as hell. Riley. Now, Riley has made photos. Okay. Riley has performed some kind of analysis. So it's odd that Riley would not take up the challenge. There's Ranty, but Ranty has done just outstanding photography to support the globe.
Thank you for that, Randy.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. So well, who else is out there? I mean, who Thrive and Survive hasn't come by.
He won't.
But no, he won't. Because he's still mad at me for pointing out how stupid it was that he explained cloud underlighting like clouds were as reflected as aluminum foil. I will never forget that. Let's see. And he also says that water is held down by air pressure, which I thought was outstandingly funny. Yeah. But, so, I mean, who out there has actually performed experimentation? I mean,
somebody tried to say Nathan did with his little sun tracking quote unquote experiment like 2 years ago now.
Yeah, but they didn't take any data together. Yeah, they didn't throw a track together.
So yeah, that's not experimentation.
And
that's just pointing and saying, "Oh, look, I can see the sun."
And plus, he doesn't like to bring that up anyway because that was between him and his ex-boyfriend.
Yep.
So.
What about fuck it word?
Yeah, well, you see, now apparently people have, pointed it over at Phuket Word, but he hasn't said anything. So, I mean, do I have to personally go over there and ask him? I mean, that seems a little bit cheap, but I mean, I'm not above that, I guess. Let's see, who's Mad Mike?
Is that the rocket dude?
Oh yeah, okay. That does sound familiar as Mad Mike.
I don't remember his
Uh,
last name.
did Mad
He
Mike?
wasn't that memorable.
And plus, he didn't reach the height that he said he was going to, that he needed to see whether or not the Earth was flat or curved. I seem to recall he needed to be. He stated he needed to be at what 118 or 100. How much was it? 1,800 meters or something like that.
1,800 feet is how high he got.
Something like that. Yeah.
Now, to be fair, that rocket launch wasn't to prove the Earth was flat. That was just for publicity to try to get him funding so he could actually get the rocket built to get him to 80 miles.
What?
Got to get that one correct. They'll jump all
I
over
guess
you for misquoting him.
Yeah, no, I guess I didn't read the whole that follow on articles, but yeah, okay. Mad Mike is a Rocket Man. Mike Helmick. Well, I had Helmick in chat, or excuse me, in comment sections, and but he never really came at me, so who knows?
Well, technically, Mike Helmick hasn't done experimentation. He's done quote unquote analysis of photographs other people have taken and claimed they were all fake when they ran on his parade, but that's about it.
Okay. See, because I was going to say analysis is experimentation, but if you're just going to come back and say everything's fake, then yeah, that's just kind of a default cop out. Come on, guys, give me some other people up in here. Throw some names out there of people who have actually, and sorry if you're having difficulty, but who have actually performed experimentation and concluded that the Earth is flat. See, because bipolar flat Earth, otherwise known as Nathan, he had not Nathan Oakley, but Nathan from California, or I think he's from California.
It's either Thomas or Thompson or something like that.
Yeah. Now, when I had asked him, I said, hopefully you're going to bring more than just that experiment. And and his answer was basically, what else have I got? And but the thing is, you went to the experiment as a flat earther, so you must have been convinced before you went there. So there must be something else.
What about Dearth and his non-focused, non-solar filtered drone footage?
Oh, you mean Dearth, the guy who explained sunsets with a string in his kitchen over bottles and stuff? But at the same time, which, I mean, I guess I could say it's technically valid if you wanted to show things like obstructions and how they would obstruct something. But where are those higher obstructions when you're watching the sunset over the ocean?
Right. And from a drone.
Yeah, and from a drone, out of focus, in 4K, with a non-sun filter sun filter. There's some more.
ND16, oh my god. I'm sorry, I'll never live that one down.
Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody quoted PW here and said, Sly is not genuine, Sly is sly. He is not interested in thinking or debating constructively. What? Can you tell me where that was at there, if then? And oh my god, the next person who recommends to me flat out, I'm gonna block you from my fucking channel.
You don't like flat out?
You guys have been making me sick with that shit.
That dude is hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
I even left a comment on one of his videos today because he actually calls me out to debunk his footage.
Well, I'd love to do Rob Skiba's do a debate with Rob Skiba, but Rob Skiba has flat out said that he doesn't debate. As a matter of fact, somebody sent me a quote to that, or excuse me, a link to a quote for that, where he actually said it, and I think he even said it in the Flat Earth conference that's going on in Canada. Oh, you know what's funny, Sean?
What's that?
Jeranism absolutely refused to drive down to Salton Sea 3 times. Even said he refused to drive all the way down there. Okay. Because, obviously he's going to make more money live streaming it from the house. But here's the funny part. But he will drive all the way up to Canada to get paid to do a speech.
Oh, imagine that.
Go figure.
Oh, I have to share his or my common elephant
Oh, okay.
video.
Hold on. You are now presenting to everyone.
Okay, first of all, he actually calls me out by name to debunk his footage. Now, what is that to you?
Yeah, everybody knows what that is.
So I said, "Oh my God, I'm in awe, flat out. You called me out to debunk your footage, and I seriously cannot. Have to agree, it's absolute shit." So
That's awesome.
I had to leave a comment like it because it's funny as hell. The dude's funny. You got to
Now
give
let's
him.
see. Yeah, but I only needed to see one video of him with a vacuum pump on his nuts, and that was pretty much it for me. Let's see. Beyond the imaginary curve. You mean Dell? Well, has he done any experimentation? I'm not aware that he has. I know he
Hey,
does a show.
hey, Sly, headphone
Huh?
warning. What about? Hey,
Nah, doubt that. But what do you call it? Only because I mean he can't even explain his own model.
oh my God, is Pro Pagan Destroyer still around?
He has resurfaced. I heard him the other day. I don't remember what. You know who else came back?
Who's that?
Jeremiah Stirk.
Oh my, I don't think I know who he is
Oh,
actually.
he was the first person I ever blocked from my channel because he just wouldn't shut the fuck up. And he was the guy who thought that that all aircraft fly perfectly parallel to the ground,
Huh.
and then screwed that up by showing a line from the nose of a plane to the tail of a plane of a 747, whereas the 747's nose point and tail point are offset from each other.
Holy crap, he is back. Yeah, he disappeared for a long, long time after he proved that rockets work in a vacuum.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Dell experiments with curse words. Yeah, so I'm just not even interested in that. Is there any flat earther out there who has actually performed experimentation? Jaren has not, and Jaren is the idol to many. And what do you call it? We already saw that. So, oh god, wait, yeah, LSC, he got thrown into prison. That's what I understand. I don't know.
Oh no, he's redone the vacuum chamber tests. Only this time he's using CO2 cartridges instead of actual rocket motors.
Oh, gee, what's that supposed to
So,
prove?
in other words, they are going to instantaneously depressurize
That's gonna,
entirely.
yeah.
So it's going to have 1 millisecond of thrust, and then it's going to be nothing. I don't even have to look at his videos just to predict what is going to go wrong with his experiment.
And Sam Solly, yeah, I agree. D Marble, I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but one thing that I do know is that his laser is way the fuck off the water. It's up on a seawall.
Plus, if you actually draw a line across it, it's curved, showing refraction.
Go figure on that.
Just saying.
Yeah. But I have to honestly say, and this goes all the way back to a video that I made probably 2 years ago now. Surface level experiments. I mean, look, y'all might find them cool. I mean, really, y'all might find them cool. I have always said that surface level experiments are worthless because of the fact that of the shit that's going on in that little half degree above the surface of the water, of all that shit that's going on, which is all dependent on temperature, weather, wind, sunlight, shit, fucking, who knows, things from Krypton, okay? With all the shit that's going on in that one little sliver of air that goes across the top of water, and I've already shown everybody that superior mirages occur after the horizon. Hey, thanks for that out. Sorry for talking so much shit about you, man. But
Everybody loves an asshole.
yeah, but no, the whole thing is that I find them to be so worthless, especially when it comes to using light because of all the shit that goes on at the horizon.
Now, the caveat to that, Sly, is there is specific conditions you can use.
Yeah, but
they are few and far between.
very few and very far between.
The
And
key is finding surface temperatures that are consistent, several feet above the surface. They're not like high gradients of temperature change. That's
right.
the big one you got to look for.
But the whole thing is that, just because of the fact that shit can happen at the surface of the water and at that less than 0.5 degrees above the surface of the horizon, okay, because that can happen, to me basically renders all of that shit moot. Especially when we're talking about people who don't take the time to actually incorporate that into their procedures.
Yeah, because see, that's the mistake me and Red did when we actually took our one day up there to go to see the Chicago skyline.
Uh-huh.
We didn't even bother looking at the weather before we went. We just wanted to see what we would see. Now,
and that's what I'm talking about. The shit that you guys pulled, the photos that you guys made, those
videos?
photos were absolutely awesome because of the fact that they show the inconsistencies of what happens at the horizon when it comes to that observation across the lake to look at Chicago. That shows 100% that the reason why you are seeing anything there is because of anomalies that are going on due to refraction at the horizon. And you guys' photos showed that fucking absolutely awesome. It looked like Imperial walkers were coming across the lake. It was really cool. But I mean that's the beauty of understanding that is if you can look at something. I mean, when Riley went down for his second run at being on his belly at St. Bees, right? He even admits that there was anomalies going on on the horizon, and he wanted to be sure that he captured them. He even said it in his video.
And well, the funny part was when you actually confronted on it, he actually turned around and denied it.
Yeah, but
even though it's in his video.
He says his own words on the live video, not as in narrated, but as in on the live video. I want to make sure I catch this.
Yep.
Okay. And when you look at his footage, when he's up on the top of the staircase, you can see the shit going on. So that's the part that I just don't fucking get. And what do you call it? So that's why if you are going to do a long distance shot of anything when it comes down to a laser, what you need to do is you need to get above that. And that doesn't mean how high you are on a staircase. That means not only you, but your target. And then you need to measure the heights of that laser across that span. That's when you'll get the proper analysis. Hell, even the Robotham experiment, the Binford level, is subject to all the fucked up shit that goes on the horizon. So all that and what do you call it? Nathan's going to come to me with the Salton Sea thing, and I did some analysis of that this morning, and yeah, okay, I see a big bright purple spot. Okay, it's very impossible to ignore that it's there. Okay, but just because you can see it doesn't mean you're analyzing what you are seeing. Just like Riley turned around and Riley didn't want to talk about the stuff that was going on the left-hand side of his original footage or his original belly shot, but rather he wanted to talk about the stuff that was going on the right spot, that smear. You have to use the whole thing. And that's going to be something that I'm actually going to, if it ends up being him, I'm actually going to press Nathan for, is to use all of the footage, because there's something going on the footage, and he even quotes it in text in the video, which I was actually laughing at where I paused the video. He was actually writing it on the bottom. There's something in there that I'm going to press him on that he's not going to be able to get away from, and which only leans towards what I'm speaking of right now. Oh, Limitless. Yeah, sorry on the caps lock. Yeah, did you unblock me yet, Limitless?
Probably not.
No.
I know I'm still blocked on Awake Souls. Actually, I was just given a picture a little bit ago, so yeah. Taken with a drone at 851 feet.
Why are people so scared of those deceivers? Do they have an experiment that shows water? Who's hey, I love that quote. Limitless, do me a favor. This is what I want you to do right now. Right now. I want you to go over to my I want you to go to the comments section of any video of mine, because it'll pop up first on my comment in my control panel. I want you to post something right now, and what I want you to post is exactly who has ever said that water sticks to a ball. Even if you don't answer the question, I want you to go post that right now. I'll wait.
I'm actually going to test something out real quick, because last I knew, I was still blocked on Awake Souls channel, and he's saying that nobody is blocked.
Now now Awake Souls, well, at least Awake Souls 2 doesn't have me blocked because his stuff comes in. Now, as far as you goes, I really can't speak to that.
Well, we're going to test this. So let me screen share real quick. Screen share, screen 2. I'll get back here. So I just posted on Awake Souls' latest video. I have it sorted by... Why is it showing that screen? That's not mine. That's yours.
No, that's yours. This is mine. Yeah.
Yeah. Present me.
Okay. Actually, neither one of us was presented, so it just popped up as we were talking. Go for it.
Okay. So on Awake Souls' latest video, I just put testing. And I have an incognito window conveniently open to his latest video. Let's reload that video. And we will sort by newest comment. Sort by newest. Holy crap, he finally unblocked me. Woohoo!
Hey, that's cool.
That's a start. So, okay.
Hey, Limitless. Limitless, I'm
you.
waiting for you to go over and post on any of my videos. I'm waiting.
But I'm sure we can actually check out some of his other videos, which I have commented on where it did not show up at all.
No, and Limitless, nobody's claiming that you're Awake Souls. Hello, Limitless. I know you can hear me.
Remember, it's got like a 7 to 14 second delay.
Yeah, but still, how long does it take to type something? Or actually, the question is, how long does it take to go to your channel, unblock somebody, then go fucking post? Because as a matter of fact, I think actually on my phone, I took a screen cap of that before I deleted it. And look. Oops, my phone's dead. How did that happen? That's what happens when you don't recharge the dumb thing.
Because I know there was a comment that I left asking about when he was going to make that video within 24 hours that takes 5 minutes to do of the Horizon dropping with a drone gaining altitude, or the Horizon not dropping. And, you know, it's been at least 3 weeks since we've asked that. Or is it showing 3 weeks? It was the same day that they posted this. Oh, right. Same day they posted this one. Sorry. So let's see if it's on that video.
Limitless. Limitless. Just need to go to a video and post. Doesn't matter what you write. You can tell me to go fuck myself. I don't care. You wouldn't be the first. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did do a screen cap of that because I was sitting in the car when I deleted that. Yeah, so I'm going to bring up that screen cap here. As soon as my phone comes back on. Let's see here.
Oh, that's what I wanted to look. I wanted to see how many views they've had on their 4-hour review. Oh, they've actually broken 1,000 views on it finally after 3 weeks. So jury won, huh? Let's take a look.
0. Thanks, bro.
So after 3 weeks, they've got 1,162 views on their review of the debate. And it's a shame that for somebody who's got a percentage of your viewers, my last video, which was on the 15th, 3 days ago, has over 2,000 views.
Bought viewers.
Bought subscribers. So, just had to show that. Okay, you can stop presenting me.
Okay. Oh shit! I killed mine as well.
And just to, let me go back to that because I want to see how many subscribers he claims to have.
Still waiting on Limitless.
Quake Souls, 16,833 subscribers. And he can't even get a 1% viewer rate after 3 weeks. Just saying.
All right, now how do I do this? I'm going to forward this photo.
I'm sorry, that would be 10%. My bad.
Let's see. I'm going to forward this photo to my email, I guess. Did Limitless run?
I think so. Everybody's saying they haven't seen one in a while. Participants. He has not said. Oh no, he's there at least in the last 5 minutes. He's still showing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me scroll up. Last thing he said was 4 minutes ago. Grow up hair and fight back. These guys think they live on a ball. LOL. Well, just remember, you guys questioned whether or not you saw curvature in one of my drone footages, and we tested it, and you did. Just saying.
Go figure.
Something I never even considered looking for until you guys said something.
Subject, Limitless. So I'm forwarding the screen cap to my email.
Screen cap of what?
Of Limitless was saying that he didn't have me blocked, and obviously I'm a liar. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess it's taken him a while to maybe go take the block off so he can do that. Let's see here. See, when you have somebody blocked, Sean and you and I have already been through this. When you have somebody blocked, you can still post on their channel, and those posts will still be public if the channel you're posting to doesn't have you blocked. And but what happens is a strange little anomaly happens, and that is the reply button disappears if you started the thread. So basically what you get is a thread in your channel that you can't respond to, you as the owner of the channel. It's a stupid thing, but I used to get it from Scott Marrow all the time and all this. And so that's one way that you can honestly know that somebody's got you blocked.
Well, I'm just going to say stop that slide because I keep trying to scroll your window.
Well, hold on a second. Now let me go back over to my mail because I just sent that to myself and apparently it went rather quickly. Yes, there it is. All right, and then open with. Oh, damn it. Download it. Come on, I said download. Oh, it's waiting for my external to spin up. There we go. There we go. So, and this is what happens. Okay, the reply button disappears if you're the person who actually if you are the person who has me blocked, the reply button disappears. And so I am unable to answer any of this. Okay, now it went on actually a couple more posts, and I had asked Chris and Quickie to relay a message to him saying, "Hey, I'm going to delete your post if you don't take me off block." Now, of course, he ignored that, so I removed the post because that's you're not going to come to my channel and do that. So Limitless, you're a little punk.
Can I demonstrate curvature of water again?
Sure. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let me go ahead and present you to everyone.
Picture I got from Geist View with his drone flying at 851 feet.
Where's that at?
I'm not sure where it's at, but I know it's looking over the ocean.
I was gonna say, what the hell was that line you just drew, dude?
I was trying. I didn't have the select tool selected. So all I'm going to do here is compress it right to left. Let me slide that over. Zoom in a bit.
It's a very simple method, isn't it?
Very simple method. That's curvature, buddy. Of water.
You're welcome.
Curvature of water from 851 feet altitude from at below center of frame, which means you can't say fisheye because it would bend the other way with a fisheye below center of frame.
Oh, but Rob Skiba can say fisheye, even though he tested that there's not supposed to be any fisheye.
So you asked for water on a curved surface. There you go. Thank you. So,
what's the viewing width on that?
I'm not sure what he had his drone set at, but
which ones he got?
He's got the Mavic Pro, so I'm guessing he did a panoramic.
Okay.
Because the actual image size,
you can do a panoramic with a Mavic.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I'm behind.
Yeah, it's in your smart modes.
Okay.
It'll do a panoramic. It'll do a it'll do a 360 simulation shot.
Right.
The details of the picture is it's a 4K picture. There's only 1,190 pixels high.
That's pretty sweet.
It's 3694 by 1190.
Yeah. That's all right. So I guess Limitless left. Pump.
Yeah, looks like it. And I saw Simon Dan in the chat.
Who?
Simon Dan.
Who's that?
Seriously?
I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of meeting him.
Simon Dan just literally went up like 12,000 subscribers within the last 3 days.
What?
Yeah, he just exploded. I'm not sure if he got like a massive shout out or something, but his subscriber count just literally took off.
Well, if you promote it right, then yeah, that can happen, I guess.
He's got a video from 1 week ago that's got over 1.3 million views. And that was the one on the gate. Well done with that video, sir. Yeah, Simon Dan, huge thumbs up, man. Well, if he's buying subs and views, yeah, he's spending money hand over fist. I mean, we're talking like high paid, like 6-figure job kind of thing. So no, I highly doubt that, because his view counts are kind of inconsistent when it comes to high views. You know, like I said, the one from a week ago was like at 1.3 million views. Some of his other videos have like 60,000.
Well, let's be honest. You know,
he's got great content.
Red's got a spike right in the middle of his content with that with the P900 video. I mean, he's got a super spike in the middle of his, but I mean, that's if you promote it right and people go looking for it, then
Yeah, I've been
speak
kind
of
of
the devil,
wanting
and the devil shall appear.
I've been kind of wanting to get Simon Dan into one of either mine or Red's hangouts for a while. I just haven't had the guts to ask him yet.
What's up, bitches?
No shit, Dan, you want to come in?
Please say yes, Dan. Please say yes.
Sorry about the background noise. I'm kind of driving at the moment. So, what am I missing, if anything?
Just missing call outs on pussies who won't show up for my debate.
And we just did a huge call out on Simon Dan for basically having an explosion to his channel, which is absolutely awesome.
Simon Dan? Oh, you mean the one that had like a bulging erection and he finally was able to relieve himself?
Oh, I think he's still relieving himself on that. All over Flat Earth heads.
All over Flat Earth heads. Yeah, I saw his. The first video I've ever saw of his was the one with the gate.
Simon Dan, I will be happy to email you. Actually, I'll do it right now. What the hell?
You got his email?
Yes.
Well,
I don't have it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's on his channel.
I lose you.
So anyway.
So Red.
Actually, no, it's not.
Before you go off and wreck your next car,
fuck you.
Do me a favor. Shout out a couple of names of flat earthers who claim to have done experimentation, because I guarantee you they haven't applied for my debate yet.
Oh crap.
So flat earthers who have done experimentation,
or at least they claim to.
Well, that's why I need clarification on it. Does it count if they done experimentation but were actually fucking sucking at it to the point where what they were attempting to do wouldn't prove or disprove whatever they were setting out to prove or disprove in the first place?
No, I'm not talking about Jeranism.
Shit.
Problem, Simon and Dan, I actually don't have your email address. I don't see it on your About page at all. So I cannot email you, sir.
I'll just put it to you this way. Hey, Simon, do me one quick favor, and I'll make sure that I don't put it up anywhere here. Comment on any of my older videos real quick. I'll copy it down, and then I'll delete the comment. So, Red, besides Jaren.
Yeah. Well, I heard that PTV has done some experimentation. Yeah, right.
Who?
And I've also heard that Bob from Globebusters has also done some experimentation, and I say bullshit on that as well.
Well, Bob's too big to come talk to me, so.
Yeah, of course he is, little shit. I've also heard that D Marble has done some experimentation, which is just him, having a sideways fuck with a camera and doing a piss poor job of it.
Yeah, and plus everything that I've ever seen of his, I've already debunked. So.
Yeah, go figure, right? But the main person that I can think of that is actively doing experiments and then not actually doing anything to show up. Don't say it.
All right, I'll give you one chance. Otherwise, I'm going to kick out.
No, okay. Well, guess what? I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to say the big three: Anthony Riley, Ranty, and Nathan.
Okay, well, Nathan can't because he's never performed any experimentation. Riley won't because he doesn't know how to interpret his own footage, and Ranty has already done a wonderful job of proving the globe.
Yes. And also, but the reason why I put Nathan in there is because they're all kind of like attached in like a human centipede type of fashion. So I guess it counts in some way that he's actually doing experiments, because he would have to be on location in order to be as attached to his ass as they are.
Yeah, that's about the best way to put that.
I think on the sheer grounds of a technicality, I think I'm going to go ahead and put Nathan on there as well. Ranty, yeah, he does a great job proving the globe. Hashtag windmills.
Yep. No,
and,
turbines.
Turbines, exactly. So yeah, those would be all of them who are currently not accepting your call out for debate, because they won't step out of their fucking echo chamber to actually step into the room that they do not control. Like Nathan, hashtag Nathan is bitch made.
Yeah, that's true.
So, other than those people, who are you thinking of?
Well, no, I mean, I threw out kind of the same names. PW hasn't. PW declined apparently.
Oh, fuck it, word. No, I honestly think at this point that that dude is a troll. There is no way a person is that dumb.
Well, we've met a few.
Is that just too much faith in humanity?
I think so. I look both ways crossing a one-way street.
Ah, okay, I understand. Oh, but by the way, I want to see if I can get this type of reaction. There's a certain reaction I'm looking for. Hey, Sean,
Yeah.
my odometer is at 9,003.
9,003. It's over 9,000.
Yes! Yes! Fuck yeah! Okay, I'll be in on my computer in like 20 seconds.
I am so lost as to what you're talking about.
Oh, dude, be a nerd, for God's sakes.
Now, if you'd have said 88 miles per hour, we would have had something to talk about, but it's
Stop
over
presenting me.
9,000.
Stop presenting me.
Am I presenting you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. There.
There you go.
So what's the it's over 9,000? What's that?
Dragon Ball Z, man. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, man, I know Dragon Ball, man. Shit.
Oh, I thought you were a real nerd.
I'm old school nerd, man. You can't get me with them card games.
How old are you?
What's that?
How old are you?
46?
I'm an older nerd.
Well, you must have started late.
Wait, you haven't even started yet.
Shit. I am the founder of the statement of when you get older, you don't really put down your childish things. You just kind of don't give a shit what other people says about them. Lest we forget, I have underneath my desk here 2 entire 3-drawer chests full of Legos.
Actually,
I win.
How can I? Because he didn't even have G plus. Trying to figure out how to get a message to Simon over here.
Well, I gave him a way that he can get his email address to me, but I don't think he's able to at the moment. Seeing that YouTube doesn't message anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's so stupid. Oh, he's got a Facebook group. I'll go there.
What's up, cocksuckers?
What up?
So,
I know I was gone for all of 20 seconds, but I hope that you guys didn't miss me too much.
All right, Simon and Dan, I'm going to send you a direct message on Facebook.
Finally, sustenance. I have my Big Mac in front of me.
Beat you to it. They got a special going on, quarter pounders with cheese here.
Fuck you. I bought 2 of them.
Now, you know what's funny? In the beginning of this hangout here, I actually said, because now it appears that Southern Israelite actually has done 2 experiments. Not just the one that I thought he did, which he just was worthless. Even though the second one was worthless. I actually stated if he wants to come over to the debate call video and actually make a post and say that he's willing to take my thing, then I'd put a heart next to his post. But isn't that interesting? There still isn't one there.
Yeah, but he actually did an experiment. I thought all he did was misunderstand the great minds of our past.
Well, that too. Surf Persil Legos rule.
All right, so I've seen my messages. So let me add him up here.
Challenge. Slice Barcane challenge to take a picture of geostationary satellites from Earth. Unfortunately, boy, am I in the wrong area to do that.
But I'm not.
Yeah, you're in a great spot, actually. I'm in a real bad spot because, number one, they would be kind of low on the horizon, as most of them are based over the equator. But the other part of it is that I have just way too much light pollution here in Germany.
Do you want me to get a picture of geostationary satellites for you? Will they accept that?
I don't know. Somebody, Sam Salih, posted that in the chat.
All right, I now have good contact with Slyman. Nice.
Fuck you.
Well, I decided to go on Facebook, which I very rarely go on to.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got my email address, he's got my Skype, and he's got my Facebook. So
anyone that goes on Facebook is getting their pee-pee stared at by Mark Zuckerberg. He's hacking all of your Gmails right now and saying, "Why don't you have a F mail?"
Well, see, that's the nice thing for Facebook. I don't use my Gmail address. Or for Skype, I don't use my Gmail address.
Smart.
Oh, and you missed the fact Limitless was here for a minute.
Oh, that douchebag, the one with the Pac-Man son?
Yeah, of course. Guess what his opening statement was, Red?
How
much he destroyed us on the Non Sequitur show.
If I keep saying it, it'll be true.
Pretty much.
I wonder if there's a fallacy associated with that.
It is. Oh God.
You guys.
Oh God, it's argument.
Argumentum ad bullshit.
No, ad nauseum.
Nah, that would just mean it makes you sick.
Well, you hear it so much you get sick. Yeah, argument ad nauseum.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about if you say something enough times, then it becomes true, or it should become true.
Again, argument ad nauseum.
No, that's making you sick. Sick and true are not the same thing, Sean.
Argument ad nauseum. Fino, you have the best comments, I swear to God.
If I keep saying it, it'll be true. Just ignore the fact that 95% of everyone, or no, not 95, 97% of the people agree that I fucking lost. Yeah, I presented a model that required a Pac-Man son and the fucking Matrix. I totally whooped their asses.
No, it's the asteroids model because you gotta remember it warps bottom to top too.
Ah,
man, how the fuck can you Atari the hell out of that? I used to play Asteroids in the arcade, man. You want to use that as a flat Earth argument? That's so stupid.
So
what's next? What's next?
So would that be the Ted Dabney model? Just saying.
UGSLS. That's an interesting thing to come up first. How your brain keeps you believing crap that isn't true. What the fuck?
It's a great documentary on flat earthers.
I'm sure. Hold on. Sponsor quick. Oh, jeez. It starts out, in response to a question about whether the Bush administration had adequate evidence showing Iraq was providing weapons of mass destruction, terrorist group, blah, 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 blah. Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld said, there are known knowns. There are things that we know, things that we know, and then there are unknowns.
Well, here's an interesting comment from a flat earther.
Huh.
Do you globeheads believe in NASA? NASA is a government organization, so there's no need to believe in it because it does exist.
Yeah, NASA exists.
Yep, believe me, we went there.
Yeah, I actually visited the complex, so yeah, NASA is real.
I have a picture of Sean Hufford and his really fucking gorgeous hair, asshole, standing right next to an F1. And underneath the Saturn. Yeah, we went there. NASA's real. We went there. We fucking went there.
It's not a belief. We actually went there.
Yeah. It's there. Cape Canaveral. Look it up.
Wait, is this that same guy again? Oh shit.
What same guy?
Well, does Yahoo have, or Yahoo, excuse me, YouTube have default pictures that they can have up in the headers of their channels?
Default pictures? You mean
You-
I heard that weird prism / like diamond looking thing.
No. What do you call it? For example, hold on a second. YouTube / Arcane. Okay, now I have this picture. Oh, sorry, I'm not presenting. I have this picture up in the top of my on the top of my channel.
Yeah, what the
Mhm.
fuck is that, by the way?
Not going to tell you, and anybody who knows this in the panel, don't say anything.
Aw,
That seems to be that seems to be a running question.
seriously?
Oh, so it's your penis.
It's a nerd thing.
This is geek to the highest order.
So it's your
Okay.
penis.
No. And but this guy that was just asking that question of if we believe in NASA, this picture I've seen this many times before on people who have mocked other accounts.
John Bonerhard?
No, I don't care about the name. You can change the name. I'm talking about the picture. This harbor area. I don't know where that is. Probably someplace like Japan or some shit.
It's got a big ass neon Hitachi sign, so probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, are there default pictures that people can use?
That's not one of them.
Well, nevertheless, then that means that's the same idiot that's he unless I'm mistaken, he also he was also mimicking me in a Nathan Oakley hangout. But he changed my name slightly, but had my icon up.
It is not one of the default ones you can get from YouTube.
Okay,
Oh, wait,
so-
wait.
Because if it is, I take that part back.
Put that back on screen because I don't want to actually change my channel art.
Sure.
Oh, just a second. Put these side by side. Yes, that is one of the YouTube defaults you can use.
Oh, okay. So it's maybe not the same
It's
guy.
been corrected.
Yep. Because every time I see that, I've been to that, I've been to like one or two channels of people who mimic other people's channels, and then I always get to this fucking picture. But if it is one of the defaults, then my bad. I'm wrong.
I'll even show it. It is that picture right there.
Hold on a second. Let me present you.
It is this
Okay.
picture.
Okay, so it is one of the defaults. Okay, cool. It's all good then.
Yep.
I'm good.
I thought that was just another one of those mimic channels. So now, but he did change his question. Okay, do you believe in what they says they are doing?
I believe in English. Sad that you don't.
That would be a thing.
What do they says?
Seriously. Like,
And when as cool as NASA is, and as disappointed as I am in NASA over the past, I would say 30 years.
yeah.
When is anybody ever going to grasp the concept that NASA has nothing to do with the shape of the Earth?
Yeah.
I mean, literally nothing to do with the shape of the Earth.
Which is
Okay.
why we don't go to them in our arguments.
But Israelite gave us permission to do that.
Yes,
Right.
he did. He's allowing arguments from authority, so.
Yep.
Because that's what he's basing his entire stance on.
You see,
End quote mining.
growing up, when I first moved to Florida, I was quite young. My father got a transfer there with IBM, and because the New York plant shut down, and he was in the R&D. And when we moved to South Florida, shortly after we moved there, the space shuttle came out. And I was actually lucky enough. My dad said, "Fuck it," he was going to take me and my brother out of school, and we went down to watch the very first shuttle launch.
Lucky
And,
bastard.
I got to see it on TV.
well, I mean, and come to find out, my dad was all worried about how that was supposed to go about. As far as calling in sick for that day or something like that. But turns out everybody at IBM basically stopped what they were doing to watch this happen. But ever since then, we've kind of been, stuck only going to low Earth orbit.
Yep.
And I have to honestly say, man, I'm allowed to be disappointed in what NASA does. I'm allowed to question the budget of NASA if all they're doing is going to the ISS. Okay. But that doesn't mean that I can turn around and say that everything that NASA is doing is a lie.
Nope. I can
Okay.
say that NASA is hopelessly inefficient. I can also say that NASA takes too goddamn long to get shit done. I can also say that SpaceX and ULA are making way more advances in rocketry than they are doing. And I think the SLS, to be quite frank, badass as it is a waste of time if, of course, the Vulcan or the BFR comes out. So just throwing that out there.
And to answer you, John, hold on. And to answer you, John, the moon landing, do you believe it? I'm going to say with 100% certainty, yes. And let me tell you why. Because your next question is, why haven't we been back? Okay. Now, I realize that just recently an 80-something-year-old man kind of flubbed that because of the fact that he didn't know how to really explain politics to an 8-year-old kid. Okay. But the thing is that we didn't go to the moon for exploration. We went there because it was a pissing contest with the former Soviet Union.
Which we lost.
Well, no, we won that.
No. We won the race to the moon, but let's be honest,
we lost everything else.
We lost everything else. I mean, first satellite, first dog, first person. I mean,
dog doesn't count because the dog didn't come back down.
Yeah.
No. I said first dog in space, back alive. That's a different story.
So in other words, what you were saying is they beat us with the first corpse in space.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so basically they beat us on the foreplay. We beat them in grand finale.
Yeah, you can have a bunch of 3-foot sticks, but the 4 stick's going to win, or 4-foot stick's going to win.
Yes, right. Exactly.
Now, if you want to know why we haven't been back, now we all love the phrase that says no pain, no gain. Well, that's actually wrong. Okay, that's when you're in the middle of doing something. Okay, but to plan to do something, the actual phrase is no gain, no pain. In other words, if there's no reason to do something, if there's no gain to be made out of it, then we don't do it. Okay. Now, there was a gain to be had to go to the moon back in the 50s and 60s, and that was the whole space race thing. That's why they call it the space race, is because we were actually in a race with the former Soviet Union. Okay. And we were way the fuck behind. Okay.
Mave 64 says we can still beat them with the first flurfer in space.
Oh my god. Well, no, actually, that's impossible for a flurfer to get into space, even with all the money in the world, because the very moment they go into space, they're no longer a flurfer.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless they, hang on. Unless they're going to claim that we're just drugging them and what they're seeing outside the window is just a figment of their imagination.
But they already have experience in that, so they would know the difference.
Then I would say that that's the point, that you show them the airlock without a spacesuit.
Yes.
Yeah, remember that part where you said spacesuits were fake? Well, let's go ahead and give that a try.
Yes. I honestly think that
here's something better, because they all say it's all underwater. Give them a scuba tank, and that's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
let's see how long they last in a vacuum with a scuba tank.
I basically think NASA should be investing not in the SLS, but helping private companies who can actually get shit done, who aren't underneath the thumb of government, to progress a lot faster than they currently are. I honestly think that if NASA was pulling resources to help these private companies, not show any bias, so whether it's ULA, Blue Origin, SpaceX, Rocket Lab, or anything else, that they should help them, because if they were to do that, I think we would have been landing boosters a hell of a lot sooner.
Russia and USA working together somehow, you think? Then why even make the damn comment? You think?
Wait a minute. So the Russians plan to lose the space race?
Apparently, Russia and the
Okay.
Russia and USA is working together somehow. I think is his words.
Oh, so he thinks, so he doesn't actually know.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question then, because if you're not actually, I mean, yeah.
Oh man. I think that the core of the Earth is made out of ice cream.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would actually.
Literally.
So, has he got nothing else?
I'm wondering that question myself.
He's going through the 200 proofs to find the next thing to try to claim.
Yeah, that's true.
Eh.
Oh, booty call.
Bootay.
Now he's gonna turn around and say it's something like his aunt or something.
That's
Ah,
my word.
fuck.
Did the bootay call?
To the question of where is everyone else? Well, there's about 2 or 3 different hangouts going on right now. So this was actually supposed to be a short one, but whenever I get Red and Sean on here, I can talk for hours.
That's because we're cool like that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yep, he's getting the bootay call.
Yeah. I'm actually getting fucked right now. So it's actually from.
Now you
It's
realize getting fucked right now actually means you are the fuckee.
Just saying.
I'm getting fucked by YouTube, jackasses.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so remember that that number file video that I played?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a copyright thing on it.
Copyright or content ID?
Copyright claim. This is the actual full email. I just got, that was what the text was for, because someone else can actually get notified. So here is the entire copyright thing. Hi, Red's Rhetoric. A copyright owner using Content ID claimed some material in your video. This is just a heads up. Don't worry, you're not in trouble, and your account standing is not affected by this.
Right.
There are either ads running on your video with the revenue going to the copyright owner, or the copyright owner is receiving stats about your video views. Title, we talk about stuff. What's next? There are no problems. You don't need to take any action. You don't need to delete your video. If something went wrong and the copyright owner in our system made a mistake, we have a dispute process. Only use it if you're confident, blah, 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 blah. We are reviewing the claim and will be back in contact with you momentarily, -- the YouTube team.
Right. So basically, they're just throwing ads on your video. It's not going to be a strike.
Yeah.
Trust me, I get that email a lot when I do my parodies.
I get that email a lot when I do music, actually.
Well,
You do your own music?
Yeah, because much of my music is made with royalty free loops and samples. You know, that I arrange like tons of them together and cut them together. But if it matches like out to 4 bars, then somebody else who might have used that royalty free loop in their own music, which they have actually produced and licensed, then it comes back and it hits me, and I turn around and say, hey, look, you know, this is where I used it from. This is where I got it from. Y'all can deal with it. And
that's when you get up and you say, I don't think so, bitch.
Yeah, and then the strike goes, or the claim goes away, usually quite quickly.
No, but there's also another guy, and he wants me to film some stuff for him with the drone, so that's gonna be fun, and make some bank off of that under the table, of course, because fuck the FAA.
Ugh. Red.
What?
Don't make me smack you.
What?
You know, I don't have that block over here.
But
Yeah.
I'm just a money greedy whore. You know this.
Red.
No, that didn't make anyone laugh except for Sly, and Sly doesn't even matter because he's the Meg.
On the who?
You're the Meg.
I'm Meg.
Ryan?
Like Megalodon?
No, not Megalodon. Megalodon is badass, okay?
That would be me.
So he's calling you Ryan.
I'm
No,
who?
Meg. Meg from Family Guy. Shut up, Meg.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, that again.
Yeah, that.
It wasn't funny the first time.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do you always have to make things so hard?
I'm just not even going to answer that question.
That's either a Viagra or a stroke joke. I'm not following
I was going to say that is such a loaded question. I'm just not even going to go there.
Okay, so let me go ahead and put this out there, just so, because I know what he's trying to get at. He's just not saying it in a correct way. So here we go. My thing is that it is more reasonable to believe that NASA is doing whatever they're actually say that they're doing. So, for example, the International Space Station. I have personally verified this ISS's altitude, size, and speed, and they all match with what NASA has been telling us. I also observed the Hubble Space Telescope. I've also observed multiple rocket launches underneath their umbrella, and all of them check out. And of the ones that we have verified with multiple telescopes all over the world, we have verified that when they, the nameless, faceless they from NASA, say that something is in orbit, guess what? It's in fucking orbit. We're able to resolve the orbit, find out exactly where it's going. And if they say something is on its way to Mars or the sun, that can be verified independently. There are people way smarter than me that have actually managed to do all this. One of those smart people is Astronomy Live. And based on the information that we were able to gather, based on the resolving that he was able to do, they all match perfectly. So basically, whenever we are able to verify something independently from NASA, the story checks out. Reality agrees with what NASA is telling us. And so while it is to say it is possible that NASA is lying to us about a bunch of stuff, my position is that it is more reasonable to believe that NASA is doing what they say they're doing. It is more reasonable to believe that. And I would say it's vastly more reasonable to believe that. What I'm telling you right now is a belief. Yes, I do believe that NASA is doing whatever they say they're doing. But my goal is for my beliefs to be reasonable. So based on that, I don't think anyone can fault me for having the position that I hold, considering that when I do exactly what these flat earthers tell me to do, which is to go out and research it for myself, and I go out and I research it for myself, they can't really get mad at me when I come to the conclusion that I do, especially when they were looking into it as hard as I was. There you go.
Hey, Jaron, I bet you wish your channel looked like this, huh?
So wrong.
Nice.
Sorry, I had to do it.
Look at you. Look at you and all the greens.
See,
It's the colors.
but now he can turn around and show me his Patreon account and said, bet you wish yours looked like mine. And he'd be right, but hey. Oh wait, I don't have Patreon. Because I don't beg people for money for things that I'm not going to do.
Question mark.
I have to Simon Dan has a primary.
Yeah, is that guy ever coming on?
No, not tonight.
Okay.
But
So
expect him at some point. But he's got his own Facebook profile that's not the Simon Dan group profile. The intro for it is absolutely hilarious. Never follow, you are not a sheep. The earth's not fucking flat. Get over it. # team cunt.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Team cunt. Woohoo. Yes.
Thank you, Simon Dan. That is so epic.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And oh shit, hang on. Oh fuck. Phone call from the Faja. Yep, there. Yep, I understand. You calling me. All right, hang on. Yo, you're gay and I'm not.
Wait a minute. You're saying that is Individual One actually a flat earther?
Who?
Individual One?
I have no idea.
You're saying that curvature is easy to perceive. That's not honesty.
Oh, should I do it again?
Go for it, man.
I know that. Period.
So let's go to downloads because I got this from Geist View from 851 feet. We'll do this again for you.
Hold on. I muted Red because we can hear him talking on the phone.
Yes, I know. Edit with 3D Paint. I will share my screen. So this is drone footage from 851 feet. We will do that. And this time we'll bring it from left to right. All I did was squish it to the side. Lo and behold, curvature is easy to perceive when you know what to do.
It's not that tough, folks.
So we'll just leave that on the screen for a bit.
What about this new NASA Parker Solar Probe on the way to the sun? So what?
I saw the launch of that. It was so awesome.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Bite me, bitch. I fucking saw the launch of that, and y'all are jealous. Yeah,
Once the
that's
gimbal
right.
is tilted, we'll do that.
I hope you had mosquito bites and fire ants in your fucking shoes.
Nope. It was actually a really nice night.
Fuck you.
Okay, so what about
Actually, what you got to do is you got to let me know when one of these rockets is actually heading. What do you call it? Its orbital trajectory goes over Europe, so I can get that sunrise thing or that sunset thing. You know, the big plume.
Yes.
You got to let me know when that comes.
Sounds good. So we need to get a collab going. So basically, if y'all saw that, it was a Delta IV heavy rocket, and that launch is on my channel called GE's launch, and it was absolutely amazing. And guess what? You want to know what was the weird thing about it is that after the launch was done, like literally as soon as I shut off the camera, the clouds rolled in. They held out for just long enough for me to get the shot. Oh, thank you.
That email to the chemtrail team must have worked.
Oh my god, that took so much dick sucking. There was jizz everywhere. It was on the walls. It was on the ceiling. We still don't know how it got there.
You're admitting that you were in a studio?
You know what? Shut the fuck up, okay?
Let's talk about the launch and the wasted money to lie to people. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's avoid, demonstrating his question that just got answered on screen and just change topic again.
Yeah,
that works.
Flat Earth 101.
Speaking of, changing topics, I gotta change topics of what I'm doing right now. So I gotta head out. I just wanted to come on in and say, Sly, like what you do. Keep doing what you're doing. That's why you had a dedicated launch, which you should be very thankful for.
I know where you're going.
Stop presenting me.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Okay, so let's see. So Sean, you got the first landing.
Yes, I got the first landing. Say it.
Yes, I did.
You're being cued from another video. I heard it.
Oh my.
You know what? I'm not dedicating a launch to either of y'all bitches again. Fuck both of y'all.
Say something nice back.
You could dedicate it to my hair.
Bye, guys.
I was actually thinking about doing that shit when you were talking to Southern Israelite just to piss off Riley.
Oh my god.
I was just because I knew the answers that you were going to give him because it just, the shit that he was spewing out just made absolutely no sense. And so I was going to start whispering to you like this so it sounded like I was leading you. Oh, man. No, but actually, I'm going to cut it off because Yeah, it's 20 to 12 here, so that's kind of late, and I gotta get some sleep. But
Alrighty.
anyway, to sum this up, currently right now, only Nathan from Bipolar Flat Earth, not Nathan the dumbass.
Subjective.
Yeah, the Nathan from Bipolar Flat Earth has accepted my challenge for debate. We haven't discussed any details of it yet, but he wants to bring up Salt and Sea stuff, and that's fine. He seems to be the only person who has accepted my challenge. Now, I did say at the very beginning of this hangout that Southern Israelite, per the hangout that was just on Red's channel, he did. He showed that he actually performed 2 experiments in his living room, and which to him were enough proof of the Earth to be flat. Even though he wants to word it in other strange and curious ways. But nevertheless, so Southern Israelite, if you want to go over to my debate call video and make a post saying that you accept the challenge for debate to debate the shape of the Earth, then feel free, and I'll put a heart next to it. And anybody else out there who's listening, you might want to do me a favor and just go ahead and invite your favorite flat earther who has actually performed some kind of experimentation about the shape of the Earth. Doesn't mean if they got it right or wrong, but if they think they got it right and they're still claiming the Earth to be flat, then I want to talk to them. Okay? So, and then make sure that they come over to my debate call video. They make a post there saying that they want to accept my challenge per the instructions at the very end. I'll put a heart next to it, and everybody can go ahead and vote on it. Yes, vote on it by putting likes next to it. You don't have to like the person. You just have to like the fact that they're going to get in the debate with me. Okay. Sean, you got anything, man?
Not really. Been a long day.
Yeah, it actually has. But oh yeah, Dr. Zach, wouldn't that be great? I would absolutely fucking love to debate Dr. Zach. I would love, because if there's anybody that I can't stand, anybody who I find to be an absolute waste of skin and mind power, is someone who has the apparent skills, definitely has the tools to actually succeed at performing precise experimentation and fucks it up. That's my opinion of Dr. Zach. Okay, so if Dr. Zach wanted to come over to my channel, because he already said that something to the effect of, well, he doesn't, he doesn't like to get in confrontations with other people and all this other stuff. Well, sorry, dude. It seems like you've been calling out a lot of people lately. So Dr. Zach, door's open, dude. Oh, and by the way, you have to unblock me in order to come over to my channel and comment. Otherwise, I will delete the comment. Cool? So, ladies and gents, I appreciate y'all stopping by. And we'll see how this progresses. We still got about 9 more days before my cutoff. And apparently there is going to be on the 31st, there's going to be a debate between Red and Southern Israelite. That ought to be fucking interesting. And
I smell another Jaredism, because the format that Southern Israelite wants is flat Earth versus heliocentric model. You notice he didn't tack model on flat Earth.
No. He said flat Earth versus heliocentrism.
I could have sworn he said model the first time you put it up.
Well, I might be wrong on that, but I seem to recall him saying heliocentrism versus biblical flat Earth.
I'll have to watch that again when Red puts it up. I could have sworn he said heliocentric model the first time he put it up, and then every time he tried to bring it up after that, Red would interrupt it as soon as he said heliocentric.
Hey, Ratio Perfect, it's kind of funny that you put the Earth is flat up next to your comment. Hopefully you meant that sarcastically, because next to that you have Da Vinci as an icon, or the Da Vinci drawing as an icon, who obviously didn't know, or who obviously knew that the Earth was not flat. So, ladies and gents, I hope you all have a nice night.